Hey my peeps, welcome back to the nest here at Dizzy Bird Soaps. Tis your soapstress Mandy, and I am here going to be doing the Mother's Day soap of the year. I just call it a Mother's Love, and this year it's going to look and smell different than last year. So yeah, I already have all my butters, oils, all that good stuff melted in here. With my kaolin clay, colloidal oatmeal, and powdered goat's milk. And I also do have titanium dioxide already in here, which is why it already looks like it's ready to pour. It is not, though. I have my lye solution in the sink over here. It is with probably about 90% aloe vera juice and just about the rest of it distilled water. And so that is waiting to get cooled down in the sink. I have my, this is the other portion of like the rest of the aloe vera juice I need for the recipe, along with sugar and sodium lactate's already in here. This will go in after I get it to trace, or emulsion actually. I want to try and keep it as light and loose as I can, because the fragrance I'm using today tends to rise and accelerate. And I need all the working time I can get, which is why I'm not doing the heat transfer method today, and I'm actually getting everything down to room temperature, or as close as possible. It'll probably be just under 100 when I do it, actually. But this is the fragrance I'll be using today. It is Magnolia from Crafter's Choice through Wholesale Supplies Plus. And it has 0% vanillin, so that's good. And it's got a high flash point, which doesn't matter because I'm not doing a heat transfer or hot process. But either way. So yeah, I have everything ready to go. I've got my handy dandy little thing here. I'll take temperature for you real quick, show you where we're at. The oils and butters are at 90.6. So that's fine. That could be ready to go. My lye solution is currently at 152. And so that needs to come down a bit. Like I said, I want all the working time I can because this is already going to accelerate. And my recipe, since I have hard oils and butters in here, already does accelerate faster than a lot of other recipes. So I just want to let you know what we're doing today. We will be, let me get my colors. I know, bear with me. Bear with me. I was not prepared. I thought I was, but I'm not. I'm never prepared. It's kind of my life. All right. So today, what I'm doing, I'm going to be doing, using Hot Pants, which is a pretty pink, but I already have a lot of titanium dioxide in here. I wanted it lighter colors. And then there will also be Blackberry from Nurture Soap. And it's just a really deep, deep purple, almost black charcoal purpley color. But that'll also be lightened. I'm hoping it'll work out. I'll add a little bit of the Hot Pants to make it more of a mauve if I need to, if it looks too gray. And then I will be using Maniacal Pea for one part of it. And then a combination of Maniacal Pea, Chromium Green Oxide, and Snake Island. Those will make the dark green that I'm going to be using, well, the darker green. And what I'm planning on doing is a in the pot swirl of the, having the pink be the main base, and then the blackberry as an in the pot swirl, and then I will kind of pour that in, but do a drop swirl is what I'm planning. we'll see how this works. This may just all be in the pot or in the plop, who knows. But I want to do the light green, some drop swirls of the light green, because I'm not going to have a lot of the greens, just a little bit. And so I want to do a drop swirl of those into the in the pot swirl drops, I guess, if you will, of the pink and blackberry color. And then you probably can't see it in here very well, but I do have some of Mad Mica's Sparkle Me Plenty in just mixed in some olive oil. And I will be actually doing a mica, so it's doing a mica drop swirl into the dark green only. And I just saw Keely do this on her video she posted today for the pear soap she did that is so adorable. And I want the dark green drops to have that. I just thought that was perfect. It would be almost like representing dew on leaves, kind of, if I could make it work. So here's to hoping. Here's to hoping. And then on the top, we'll be putting a little bit of Nurture Soaps Gold Holographic Biodegradable Glitter. Super pretty. I felt like this needed gold rather than silver. And we'll also be putting on, there they are, hiding behind my big bucket, just a little sprinkling of the Heather Blossoms that I used on the Thistle soap. And I'm also going to be using these. I hand piped these little flowers a while ago, so they're actually completely cured. But I'm just going to be putting these up on top to represent the magnolias to go with the scent. And so we're going to go with that. Now, mentioning the Thistle soap, that and the Kilt soap, those were made for a upcoming festival, May 2nd. But that has now, thanks to the whole plague thing going on, we have that postponed until probably the middle of September, hopefully, as long as everything gets a little bit under control. And so I have plenty of time for that. I'll probably also be making like an Irish Spring soap, because it's kind of a Celtic, it's not just Scottish, but it's Celtic also. So I can get away with doing a little bit of Irish stuff in there too. Yeah, so shipping is on hold because I do not have a printer. My first husband, he actually just hooked me up with a computer. He's a IT guy, and hooked me up with some computer stuff. So I have a monitor and computer that he's got all updated and ready to go for me, and keyboard and stuff, mouse. I just need to get a printer so that I can print labels to ship out, because where I go to print my labels, I can't go because the whole lockdown thing, and I don't want to possibly expose anybody. If I've been exposed to, I don't know, all that crazy stuff. It's nuts, but I can't go visit people that I would normally visit to do my printing. So that long-winded amount there, letting you know where I'm at and also what we got planned for today. But while this is cooling down and getting closer to room temperature, I'm going to go ahead and go for a little bit. I'll probably watch a couple of YouTube videos, and then I'll be back and we'll take off from there with music, and hopefully this will work. Cross your fingers for me, guys. I'll bring you back. guys, welcome back to the nest here at Dizzy Bird Soaps. It's your soapstress Mandy, and we are here to cut the Mother's Love soap for 2020. We'll see if I can get this ready to go for Mother's Day or not. This may be a late Mother's Day gift, but yeah, the fragrance oil was a beast to work with. This was Magnolia fragrance oil from Crafter's Choice, Wholesale Supplies Plus. And when they said mild ricing and moderate acceleration, no, they were lying. At least in my recipe, it riced a lot. I couldn't even stick blend all of it out, and it moved so fast. I'm hoping I don't have too many air pockets inside here. But it's really pretty on the top. I was a little worried at first before I started putting the flowers and the heather blossoms on top. Sorry, my dog's walking around. Yeah, so it smells amazing. It really smells nice. And it unmolded really nice. So that's probably due to the acceleration. It got super hot. So I wouldn't be surprised if it gelled all the way or a partial gel. I don't know. This one was a tough one to work with. Not sure I would use it in any sort of intricately planned design again, because this is not exactly what I had in mind. So we'll see how this worked. The mica drop swirl that I did in the dark green, I say dark green with quotes because it's the darker of the green, but it's not dark because of all the titanium dioxide. But I'm not sure, I didn't get to leave it in drops because of how the rest of the soap was behaving. So I am not sure that we'll get any sort of notion of that, the dew on leaves kind of a feel I was going for. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and get started here. I'm going to put sheet of music and we'll start the cutting. well, there you have it. There is the Mother's Love soap for 2020. It appears that there's a couple bars that have to have a little bit of patchwork done. Not much though, really. I was quite surprised. Definitely not how I thought it would turn out disaster-wise on the inside, but also definitely not how I thought it would turn out the way I was hoping on the inside. Definitely did its own thing, which is to be expected with soap on many levels. And but it still looks good. I like it, just not what I had planned, and smells amazing. So let's hope that the scent sticks around really well. Yeah, so that's the video for this time, and if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks for stopping by, guys. See you next time at the nest.